Sound Vents. Hey, you risers, what's a rising? Welcome to another great episode of Sound Vent. I am super excited to be here. I feel like tongue twisting has just been my thing lately in recent episodes, but nevertheless, I'm still excited. Before we get started, I do want to give a special shout out to our sponsor, Native Sun Studios, for sponsoring this video. And we're going to go ahead and get into our topic. We are coming from a different pen. And when I say a different pen, this guest that we have today, first of all, when I first met her, she's an amazing rapper. But she scripts stuff. So she's a journalist and a creative content writer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Cee Flame.
Hey.
What is up?
What's going on?
Nothing much, girl. Well, I should say a lot, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
It'd be like that. I am loving the blue.
Thank you. Yeah, shout out to the hair wax because I'm scared to bleach. I'm not. I used, back in the day, I used to like do the bleach when I had short hair, but now that I'm growing my hair back out, I'm trying to avoid that by all costs.
Okay.
So shout out to the hair wax gang.
I guess so. I guess I have to try that, but I've never put color in my hair.
Yeah.
If it wasn't weave, then no.
I respect that.
That was it. I don't know what that was, but we had the whole phase of the Kool-Aid mixing the color thing. I feel like that's so hood, but that's just what it was.
It works itself out. Quarantine definitely has been like a super up and down kind of thing. Like I definitely learned a lot.
Yeah, we all did.
Surely learned a lot.
Every race learned, every ethnicity learned a lot.
It was a lot of self-reflection, trying to, reestablish some things. Like you said, you met me as a rapper, and then...
Oh, my God, girl, you used to kill it on the mic! Oh. All right, let me calm down, because I'm flashing back, y'all.
I didn't completely give it up. It's just I'm not, putting out no stuff, but I still do features,
Okay, hey, ain't nothing...
Absolutely.
Just cut the check.
Just cut the check. It's a decent check too. I'm not gonna violate your pockets.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, also before we get into this topic, I do want to mention that we do have our Instagram audience here today. So what is up, you guys? As always, I am looking for the commentary to come through in the section if you have any questions or any thoughts that you want to put for our guest today. All right, so you do a lot, actually. You are a writer for quite a few things. Hip-hop, street, radio station, hip-hop, basement, a Fresh Mix magazine.
Yeah, it definitely...
Spill It Entertainment.
Yeah, it definitely... I was blessed to have the opportunity. I definitely want to shout out Scott Morris for that, honestly, because I just started, I always been a writer, but the thing is, I never really knew how to break into the writing game, right? So it's I did freelance writing for people. As a rapper, I would do for different types of proposals, contracts, research papers. I did homework for people. You know what I'm saying? So
you was one of those.
Yeah, I'll write. So I never really had a chance to really execute it in the hip hop lane. So he definitely gave me a chance. Hey, I want you to try some stuff for me, and it worked itself out. And then I started just gaining more opportunities in that way. So yeah, I really do enjoy writing. Being able to write in full sentences again. I'm not gonna hold you. I love hip hop, I love rapping, but I don't want to cut my sentences down anymore. I'm let me just write this full sentence out real quick. But it's been awesome, definitely, and it helped me discover new artists that's coming up. There's a lot of dope artists coming up right now, so it's exciting. It's very exciting.
That's what's up. So what is your audience? What is your demographic
for the writing?
Yeah.
I guess a mature audience.
Mature audience. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Honestly, I wish it was like that a little bit more.
I think it's hard. I mean, I try to be in tune with what's going on, with the newer sound and everything. I don't know all the slang, so I definitely cannot write completely in that tone. I can't even lie. I can't. So I'll be oh, this is very nice, but I don't really know all the lingo to make it sound you know what I mean? So it's it's gonna be very a mature read from me.
Okay, all right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this topic, right? Hip hop beef. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We about to go there today. We ain't beefing, but we about to talk about it. Do you think? I'm just gonna ask a general question. Do you think that hip hop beef is? Do you think beef is healthy for hip hop, and why?
I think that, well, it depends on whose level of beef you're talking about. Like, if we're talking about the kind of beef where you just, me and you gonna go back and forth on record, that's one thing.
Okay.
But if we talking about 50 Cent and Ja Rule beef,
Yo.
Because that's petty. Because that's not petty. That's no longer hip-hop. That's no longer me barring for you. This is just me showing you how much I don't like you. Like, I'm gonna be that petty.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy to see Jay and Nas really, like, come together for real, because even though a minute ago they said they squashed it, he definitely kept that release after Nas' shit. So that was just like, all right, like, you gotta stop being petty after a while. Come on. Like, he gets it. Come, like, you know what I mean? So it depends on the kind of beef you're talking about. If it's just on record, I think that's healthy. It's like a competition, right?
Okay.
Like, you sparring with somebody else with bars. So that's not an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But once it gets into that, like, I'm gonna mess up like your business and stuff like that. It's like, all right, all right,
Yeah. So you just, with everyone you just named, like really quick off the top of your head was men. So my next thing would be, I think as far as my thoughts on this though, I think it's healthy. But I think it has a negative twist to it. So which leads me to my next question. Do you think that it's less healthy for women to beef rather than men?
Absolutely not. It's not less healthy.
Okay.
I think in the same way that we can have competition amongst each other. But just like men, women can get petty. Right? Now, my problem when it comes to like the hip hop side of it though, is that like, okay, when you see like Nicki and Cardi, right?
I knew it.
Because I'm gonna be real with you, I thought that it wouldn't be that serious, and after a while they could do a record together. But it feels like it's more energy around them to have more personal beef, so that they're not able to do records with each other, as opposed to them being like, all right, well, let's just play off of this for like, let's just say this is our marketing scheme or something. We got beef and let's just throw records at each other to build up both our fan bases type shit. Like, it wasn't made like that. Like, it was painted for them to like literally have beef with each other in real life. And I'm like, they would have had like, I know they had that record together, but they could have had a record where they actually liked each other or something. I feel like it's healthy competition to spit bars against somebody. It's just like, but when it's taken personally, and then it's like it's different things coming on. Because I watched a lot of like rap battles coming up, a lot of URL TV and all that. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of Lions Den and all that. And it's just, so for me, seeing that's just what happens. Sometimes we gonna have to battle each other. But when it gets a little more personal, it gets weird, then it turns into, I'm gonna just talk shit about you on like my page or whatever. It's just like, I would have loved to see them come together on some like, alright, because I thought that would have been nice to see that.
I do too. I feel like I wish that they can do a collab. I think it would be one of the most anticipated records. Now I'm not even talking about motorsport, because as we know, everything wasn't all good in the hood, even when even when motorsport was going down, like it wasn't genuine, nothing was friendly about their situation. But I think I do hope that, you know, they can make a record together and it will really break the internet. I really do feel that.
I agree. I hope that happens one day.
I do too. But I do have to say, I'm not sure. Like, yes, there is entertainment in beef, period, whether it's men or women. But I feel like, I just feel like women, I understand that we do have a street side to us too. It's when you're in that lifestyle. But I kind of don't think women need it, because we can be so catty. And I feel like we react quicker than men. Like when men have beef, it's like, it's an easy bar for bar, record to record, album to album kind of thing. But when women have beef, I feel like it's so easy to go outside of the track. Like, I
think it's equal. I'm going to keep it a bit. I think it's equal. Men just do it differently. They just do it differently, but it's definitely equal in my eyes. I think they do it the same way. They do it they have the same intention, but they do it differently. So it might not look on surface level, look like, oh, they more controlled. They more like, nah, he know what he doing. Yeah, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? At that point, it's like a human conversation. Because I think that a bad stigma that comes with women is just that women are naturally like catty and stuff like that. And usually the cattiness is because of a circulation of like outside information, you know, speculation, stuff like that, right? But when women talk one-on-one with each other and there's like no distractions or it's like a perfectly fun conversation. Like, going back to the Nicki Cardi thing, like, I don't know all the ins and outs of that situation, but I feel like
it got physical.
I feel like it was a buildup of her side was saying this, her side was saying this. Now both sides is amping it up, so by the time they see each other, it's like, nah,
it's all bro.
Nah, I already know who you are. Like, what? Like, y'all even talk to each other like directly about this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
All right, so we do have an Instagram comment here from Queen Latrice. She said, nah, men get to killing. They really turn to the streets.
I mean, I guess it depends on the caliber of man. Every man's not a killer.
Yeah.
Every man is not built like that. And that's not to come at a man who's not built like that. I don't need every man to be a killer.
Right.
I need some men to know how to think before they move. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah. But in that sense though, yeah, a lot of men get physical.
Yeah.
Because when they get that feeling, it's like it's coming at their pride. It's like they gotta puff out their chest a little bit. Like, yo, who you talking to?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in that sense, yes, they get aggressive. Yeah,
I do feel that. But once again, I feel like men just have a natural sense of just that of space. Like of respect of space. And even though I know that men can turn physical, I feel like it would take more for men to do that in beefing. Like even with we can go from what is it? Is it, if I remember, is Yo Gotti and Lil Durk beef?
I don't know the details on that, so
okay.
I can't say.
But that wasn't physical. We can even say Jay-Z that it didn't get to a point, like it was a build up for the entertainment of music and for them to make their dollars, because don't get me wrong, they made their money from beefing. Mm-hmm. Like they really made their bucks from that. But I feel like when it's women that's beefing, I honestly feel like if it would have kept going, Remy and Nicki would have had hands.
Remy is of that breed.
You know, she's of that
breed. So that's a different conversation. She's of that breed. So she's of that breed. So it's like she gonna let you know what's up. I think that
she murdered Shether though. So let's just.
She did. I did like Shether. I'm not gonna hold you.
That was hard. She had the men who was like, dang, she coming out with the shots like that. Like
she came out smoking. I enjoyed it. But I think entertainment wise, I feel like it's more entertaining to see women fight on screen. But I think men do it, but they just don't get put on camera for it. Because I feel like a lot of stuff that I think dudes been doing stuff, but it's behind closed doors. We don't know. They're not going to tell us. They just want us to see what they want us to see. And what's entertaining more, two women going at it.
How come we can't do that?
We absolutely can't keep our shit behind closed doors, but we can't depend on someone else to do it. They ain't gonna give us the cue to be like, all right, keep it behind closed doors. They still want to make money. So we got to make that decision for ourselves.
Okay. All right. So we do have another Instagram comment here we're going to address really quickly. We have you one already. He says, could that be because some women play a certain role? Because for the most part, soul and R&B artists do not have this problem.
Okay.
Good point.
Okay. Well, absolutely. I do agree that some people accept this role, right? So I'm not saying that like in the terms of like a brainwash. Like these are grown people. So you accept the role that comes with it. You know that this might stir up some stuff to help me build up my whatever fan base or get people to get on me. So yeah, some people are very accepting. Now, I don't know what R&B and soul artists go through behind closed doors, but on the surface, absolutely, they look copacetic.
This is true, but I do also have to say that there was actually beef and R&B, because remember, we can have the classic never-ending Brandy and Monica beef, and then there was the Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey beef, and then there was a Pink and Christina Aguilera beef. So I see what you're saying though, because we don't really see it like that as in hip hop. I feel like beef was made more for hip hop though, because it gives that,
it goes back to the whole cipher. It goes back to battling. So it definitely feeds into that.
Jodeci and Guy.
Oh,
that was a Jodeci and Guy
Didn't
beef.
even think about that.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody died.
All right.
Listen.
So my co-producer just came in and told me there was a Jodeci and Guy beef and somebody died, and I'm not fully aware of the story, but
because
that's interesting.
That listen, I'm gonna tell you what my experience with the R&B situation was. I started watching a lot of Unsungs and stuff, right? Shout outs to that show, because they put me on game.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm watching all these Unsung with this is how I really know what time it was.
I guess. I mean, I don't really know the exact answer to that. I just feel like when you look at
I don't care who's in here. I'm letting you know. Like, I match your shit. What's up?
Yeah.
So it forces you to be masculine. Well, it forces you to be aggressive.
Yeah, okay.
It forces you to be dominant because you have to really prove yourself.
Okay.
You know, and naturally proving yourself as a woman in the rap game is already kind of difficult. So now put that on top, it's like, nah, I'm not with none of that shit. You know what I mean? So you put it on.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna hit our last Instagram comment here. You one already said, not to say that women are weak, but could it be that women are more easily influenced?
I can't. You see, this conversation, I can't just pin it on women because I could use the same thing against a man, right? Because it depends on what the influence is. Now, if the influence in my circumstances that I just need money, then yeah, I could be easily influenced. You know, and that's just not just